return-powered flyby burn, which slingshot it around the moon and committed Orion to a return trajectory back to planet Earth, hearing that burn went smoothly and as expected. You are seeing a view on your screen of the lunar surface as well as Earth. For Orion, this is not a goodbye, but a see you later to the moon, our nearest celestial neighbor, as we begin to get our first glimpse of an Earthrise coming into frame. In this view, we see 8 billion human lives all existing upon our pale blue dot, our blue marble, our very own spaceship Earth. And after a long journey, Orion is now coming home. From this view, Orion is 1,277 miles above the lunar surface following its return-powered flyby burn, which sent it around the backside of the moon. Orion now has its sights set on home. Orion will splash down off the coast of California on December 11th. Wrapping up a 25-and-a-half-day mission.
Hi guys. Can you hear me? So, I just thought it was pretty cool. NASA was live streaming the surface of the moon, like right up close. I think they're waiting to regain signal right now, because it went behind the moon. Oh, I guess that's it. That's it right there. Very cool. I just thought that was so cool. We should always have a live stream of the moon up close. Cool, I'm glad you guys can hear me. Thank you for being here. Let me see if she's saying something.
The lunar surface.
Hail Richie Dupe, hail Comicsgate, hail the chat. In the upper corner, I have a little window that has the raw live feed of the Artemis spacecraft, if it comes back online. Anybody in California? There's some weird looking clouds outside. Southern California. I'm not used to these clouds. Yes, and we'll see what's going on with this. If the camera's going to come back on, I just think it's cool to see it in space. But hold on. I could show you what it was doing. This was it in the upper right-hand corner here. When it went by the moon, it was pretty freaking cool. That's the surface of the moon. Of course, right when it got good, it shut off, but So yeah, those who think the moon is fake, what do you have to say?
The next time we see such a view, we will be hearing about it from a crew's perspective during Artemis 2.
That's pretty. It looks fake, but you know, I guess that's how it looks. Okay, so it's back online here. Thank you for putting up with me when I'm figuring out how to live stream properly. Okay. So I guess that's Earth and the moon. Do you guys hear the chick when she talks? The other girl? Not me. You're in Southern California? Okay. I am in Orange County. Hi, Veiled. Your friend has an $8,000 telescope, and you can see pretty much
Continuing
anything.
to hear good performance following today's return-powered flyby burn.
Yeah, telescopes are legit. That's awesome. He probably has the different filters and stuff you can put on it. It's not digital manipulation, because anybody with even a regular telescope can go see this thing flying towards Earth. It's not that far away. But there's a lot of digital interference, or a lot of glitching going on with this stream. At least there was earlier. Sheila, we watched Cecil live stream. You can't do any worse. Hey, that's true. He'll be muted for like 20 minutes sometimes and not showing anything. So that's funny. Well, it's up to you if you think it's digitally manipulated. I mean, I would grab that telescope before I made that assumption, and I would go look at it. You know, you could see the spacecraft flying. You could see the moon up close. You could do that with binoculars. I'm just looking for some UFOs. Never a straight answer. Yeah. It's funny because this is a mission to prove that we can go to the moon again, because we're going to have another moon landing by 2025, allegedly. So they're making sure. Hold on. Oh, God. I live at a NASCAR stadium. Okay. What was I talking about? I don't even remember. Those fucking cars. Oh, yeah. So we're going to have a moon landing by 2025. And they want to make sure that this spacecraft can get them there and back. So that's what they're doing. And it's going to crash down, not crash down, but I guess it's going to re-enter over the Pacific near California on the 11th of December. And then they can go get it out of the ocean. Sheila will master regular live streaming before Shane masters doing gaming live streams. I watched some of that, but Shane, jeepers. Shane was like making some type of annoying noise, so I stopped watching. But I watched for a long time, but he was like he was stuck on repeat. Jesus Christ, dude. Anyway, Shane was stuck making some stupid noise, so I stopped watching him. I don't like video games anyway. Is the moon breathing? No. No. No, they just have some trouble getting the video to us from the moon. which I understand. Okay. I think my video got jammed up or something. Hold on. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's just flying really slowly. Yeah, we're live. That's just what it's doing, I guess. Yeah, it's still going. Okay. Very strange. I would think, I don't get why there's no stars. I still don't understand the reasoning that we can't see the stars. But whatever. I forget, I think there was some reason. They said, like, our atmosphere is the only reason we can see the stars. Or some shit. You can see Jupiter's red storm and its moons super clear from Orange County. Oh, cool, yeah. Yeah, sometimes you can see Jupiter's moons with just binoculars, too. It's really cool. And, yeah, the storm, it moves around. Am I breaking up? I'd like to know. Do I sound like I'm breaking up? Probably. It's fake CGI. You're welcome to think that. It looks like fake CGI, but it's obviously not. To me, anyway. A coyote just walked down your street. Shoot it with a BB gun. The resolution, yeah. It's been basically useless the entire time, but now that they're right by the moon, it looks a lot better, but up until this point, it was just pointless to even have it. It looked really, really bad. But this is cool. I just want to see what's on the dark side. What's this chick talking about? Hold on.
Be posting updates on our social media accounts. Later today, we'll have a briefing at 4 p.m. Central where representatives from NASA will discuss today's return-powered flyby, which...
Hold up. One second. I'm trying to get the live feedback up here. Okay, there. I don't care what that chick has to say. So this is historical. I mean, a live feed from the surface of the moon, or looking at the surface of the moon. Pretty darn cool. Oh yeah, isn't there a Tesla that's orbiting Earth? Did he put that Tesla into orbit? Hi, Rockstar. Hey, Yellow Flash. Hey, Yellow Flash too. What's up? And KSSS. Let me see. What does Yellow Flash say? Humans were never meant for space. No, we're not meant to be in the ocean either. We should just stay on land. No. I think we should have been back to the moon by now. It's weird that we haven't. Really weird. And now they have to test us. It's like we went there already. I don't know. I guess they have to make sure this specific craft can make it there and back. They want to make sure they can get through that radiation belt. Film exposure only permits for the super bright objects and not lesser lights. It's like they're obviously upping the contrast or something. I mean, it doesn't need to be like pitch black like that. You bet I'm hot in real life. I'll get on camera next time. Sometimes I get on camera every Friday on my friend's podcast on a different channel. But I'm just not ready this morning. It's not even, oh yeah, it is morning still. Okay. Yeah, I'll get on camera maybe later today. I might be hot. I might be hideous. We have to wear clothes and cover from the sun. We don't have to, but we do. We choose to. But yeah, the sun does burn us. We're just here for a little bit until Earth gets tired of us. We're probably going to go extinct. Yeah, we haven't returned to the moon since 1972. We went, I think it was 7 times between 1970 and 1972. I think there's like 7 moon landings or something like that. And then they said, oh, that's enough. We don't need to go back. Like, what the fuck? And if moon rocks are so valuable, can't we just go up there and scoop up a whole handful and like suddenly we're the richest country? I think we already are the richest country, but for the rest of eternity, we're the richest country. Just go get some moon rocks. It's worth way more than gold. We could pay off our debt to China if we just go get some moon rocks. So maybe the moon will give us a new currency. So it can solve all the problems that we have on this planet. Because it's money, right? Just a thought. 1969 and 1972. Okay. Yeah, something told us not to come back for a while. Something scared us away. There was a recorded time where the moon didn't exist? No. It has to exist. I mean, to make the ocean move. I don't know about all that. Hello, Renee Cruz. Thanks for the spam. The moon has hydrogen 3? I don't know. The moon will be a launching pad for further exploration with reduced fuel cost. Yeah. We need to figure out how to. If we can't make it on the moon, we can't make it anywhere. So we should obviously be trying to make it there first. China's on the dark side of the moon, looking for H3 helium, hydrogen 3 to create energy. Okay, well, they're probably going to mine it to oblivion, and then it's going to mess up the ocean and kill all of us. They're going to mine it until it's hollow, even though it's supposedly already hollow. We need to be careful with the moon. What's my alien theory? I don't know. I don't have any answers. I haven't met one yet. My mom says she's been abducted by an alien. In the mountains of Arizona, the white, I think it's called white, the white something, I forget what it's called. Anyway, it's Snowflake, Arizona. That's where the fire in the sky thing happened. But this happened before she knew that was where that happened. But she lived in Snowflake for a long time. So I think it's possible. I don't discount people who think that they've been abducted or whatever. I would like to see an alien. meet an alien. I've seen plenty of UFOs. Probably military though, but who knows. But I love hearing people's theories of, or even if they truly believe that they talk to aliens or have seen aliens, sometimes that's interesting to hear. And some people seem like aliens on our planet. Does the Hubble see stars? That's like still images though. That's because it has a bunch of filters. It's like a telescope. The Hubble's a telescope. This is just like some shitty camera, probably from like, who knows. NASA never has good live stream cameras. But they could put a telescope on it, on the fucking spacecraft, with a camera. Send Travis Walton the link. My mom said when she lived in Snowflake, he was in the phone book, so you could like go find him. Those things that used to dox everybody. Yeah, she said that he's listed in the phone book. And I believe him, but I think recently one of the guys who always backed up Travis Walton's story came out and said that he lied about everything. So I don't know what happened. I don't know who to believe now. The cost to mine the regolith. I'm sure when we go to the moon, we're going to be scooping up that shit, though. I mean, they could scoop up a lot of it. Maybe bring back like a half a ton of it or something. My friend out in Arizona, this is from 13 Cool. My friend out in Arizona always told me he would see the big black triangle ship. And I got to see it when I went to visit. No joke, it was huge with 4 orange lights at the ends and the middle. Awesome. Yeah, I've seen something like that. This sounds crazy, but it flew overhead very, very low and silently. It's because I happened to go outside because I heard a cat messing around on my balcony. And then it melted into the sky. It just blended into the sky. It cloaked. It was weird. But that was right by a military base. So they got some weird shit out there. That's in Tucson. Arizona has weird things, definitely like military UFOs and weird stuff. And orbs. Unintentional ASMR. Oh my god. Sorry, I don't mean to put anyone to sleep. TR3B. Thank you, Sulcurialt Enon. Oh, helium-3 on the moon. Okay. We don't need any more helium, do we? Hi, BLT. Hi, Divine One. Oh, are you saying I'm breaded? I'm not breaded. Isn't that an insult? I'm not breaded. I still don't get, like, there. We should see stars on this camera. I'm not breaded, am I? Ankovic says the moon was brought or towed into Earth orbit. I wonder what made the ocean move before that happened. How do we manage? Or maybe we're wrong and that's not what makes the ocean do what it does. Maybe it's just that the Earth is spinning and so the water moves. Breaded, I don't know, it means you're not cool, you're not hip. Now to be unbreaded means you're cool. It's like an inside joke from another channel. I don't really understand it fully, but I do know its origin and all that. It kind of looks like a backyard footage from a garage camera. Yeah. It looks more interesting now that it's not totally pitch black. Like when the sun's hitting it like this, you can at least see that It's not just solid black pixels. Like a Prince video. Breaded is like a normie. Yeah. Yeah. Just an unhip, uncool, unaware person. Well, that's cool though. We're gonna have a moon landing in our lifetime, like within the next couple years, like on national television. Like, and now they can really live stream it. Like they live streamed it last time. I mean, the first time. I don't know about the last time, but the first time they did. But it should be a lot better this time. Hopefully, they don't have any malfunctions of the cameras. Love your Bethany says, "Love your channel, Sheila. I'm still reeling from that video where you turned up the brightness and the stars looked to move as if a mouse pointer. Incredible stuff." Yeah, that was cool. That was a while back. Yeah, a lot of people's videos on that they submit to MUFON just need to be adjusted with like a video editor, and then you can see what they're talking about. But the cameras, when you film on a phone, everything's very dark, but you can lighten it up. Let me see here. You would think NASA could afford more than one cam. I know, right? Apparently they do have other cameras like on the boosters, and you can maybe access them if you have something called a software defined radio. I do have one, but I don't know how to hack into the cameras on the boosters. I will answer yours in a moment. The yellow spider guy asked me how did I find Comicsgate, and 13 Cool says I grew up in Orange County too, and my other friend said it was 2 a.m. driving home with his sunroof open and a big round UFO with thousands of lights hovered over his car. Ooh, that's so cool. I didn't grow up in Orange County though. I grew up in Arizona by Fort Huachuca, which is the bumfucked middle of nowhere by the Mexican border. Creepy little place to live. Ooh, there's the moon. And yeah, I moved to Orange County like in 2018. I moved to Los Angeles in 2013. But so that yellow spider guy, how did I find Comicsgate? Just from being on YouTube. By being a bum and watching too much YouTube, I guess. I found Ethan's channel. And of course, before that, I think I was part of the Fandom Menace or whatever. Look at that moon. Yeah, they barely even want to show this one. Like this feed is constantly getting shut off. So we're lucky we've been able to see it for this long. But they probably have cameras on other parts of it that so they can monitor how those little pieces of the craft are operating and make sure it's all working like it's supposed to. But we don't have direct access to it unless you know how to hack stuff or decode or whatever the fuck. Why is the moon so small? I don't know. Why is it shaped like an egg? I'm just kidding. It's not small, is it? This is good video quality for NASA. Our universe might be inside of a creature's stomach. Yeah, that's how, might as well be. I mean, is it any less crazy that there's just planets floating out in the middle of nowhere? No, it's all equally crazy. None of it makes sense. Here we go. What's gonna happen? You saw me in the fandom before you found CG, yeah. I wasn't as prominent. I was just like a moderator for Nerdrotic or whatever before he fired me for being Comicsgate. Happy birthday, Past Master Dan. Hey, Past Master. Oh, I didn't recognize him. He usually has a wrench. And now he has one. Well, this is exciting. Of course I'd choose Comicsgate over Friday Night Tights. Friday Night Tights is whatever, but there's no like tight-knit community like with Comicsgate. Comicsgate is very interactive, and yeah. With Friday Night Tights, you're definitely just an audience member. You're not really part of it. And they're kind of insufferable, in my opinion, nowadays. Too many people talking at once. Comicsgate can get like that sometimes too, but it's like I know all of them and they're all cool. But they're not just talking about whatever for just because they have to be podcasting. They're talking about stuff that matters to them and stuff like that. Not just random ass people like, I'm not gonna, Chrissy Meyer's a nice girl. She is. But, yeah, I don't get what she's doing in our little corner of the internet. But she's cool. There shouldn't be a place where Dan isn't a mod. I know, Past Master Dan he's a past master. Yeah, Comicsgate has fun. And Ethan, he's like the main hub of Comicsgate, you know? Like he's not ever grifting for super chats or anything. They will stream for a long time and not care that they don't get any super chats, this, that, and the other. They're literally just there because they like to hang out with us on the internet, which is cool. And Cecil is the coolest person on the planet. KSS says, I remember when F&T was Gary, his good friend, and a lady named Susan. Oh, that was. They read the comment section and talked with the chat back then. Yeah, they don't do that anymore. This is like a lack of interaction. I feel like it's just like watching a show or something, or like I don't know. Doesn't feel very personal. And maybe that's what you're looking for. You just need a mindless thing to watch. That's fine, but they just get on my nerves for some reason. They do close-ups of the moon. I mean, they just did a flyby of the moon earlier today, and they were really close. Let me see if I can rewind it. Hold on. As they adjust the aperture. Ooh, that's a good picture. But let me show you how close they got. They got pretty close. This was earlier, like an hour and a half ago or something like that. You can see that's how close they got right there. Pretty freaking close. And then it went off air because it went behind the moon and it didn't have signal. So let's go back to the live picture. The moon is a body part, okay? Renee, you're crazy. Extraterrestrial alien metallic sky tower monkey bars. Okay. Yeah, they didn't show the moon close up very long at all. But this is a pretty good view of the moon. I would love to see something fly over. You get better footage from your P900. Yeah, the edges are like, it's weird. Like they have the contrast is up, the sharpness is up. You can really tell when it glitches out that they're doing something with it. They just don't want any extra stuff to be seen. That yellow spider guy says, there's no reason CG and Friday Night Tights should not get along. We are all against the commie SJWs. Right, I know, but people are still petty. People are still petty. You can be having the same ideals and everything, and then egos still get in the way. Ethan didn't do anything wrong. I don't think he did anything wrong at all. And he's not the one. He's not gonna hold. He doesn't hold grudges like that. I don't think. It's just Gary and Az kind of derped out, and I mean, it's kind of disgusting what they did with that all that money when they made that George guy give them like stacks of money just to sit down with them, and he's giving them thousands and thousands of dollars. I don't know, it just put a bad taste in my mouth. Space is scary because it looks so empty. Yeah, it makes you feel very lonely when you think about the vastness of space, like just floating in space. Ryan Kinnell is a cuck. Oh, I hadn't heard that update about him. I haven't been watching. I don't watch his stuff, so. Is it confirmed that white holes are real? I don't know. Did they show the landing spots? I don't know. Like where we landed on the moon? I don't think so. I don't know. Don't think so. That Star Wars girl was hanging out with Gary over the weekend at LA Comic Con. That's cool. I understand if people get along. There's no reason to not like someone just because someone else doesn't get along with someone else. You know, everybody can hang out with whoever they want to hang out with. So, a lot of people are, well, if that person hasn't fucked them over personally, then they don't take offense to. I mean, because even the drama between Ethan and Gary is like not even real. It's goddamn. It's like not even real drama. There's like, it could easily be amended if anybody wanted to make that happen. But honestly, they just don't seem to like Ethan. I don't know why, but they're talking shit about Cyberfrog before all that and stuff. Like, how could you talk shit about him? Like, just support him. You know, root for him. What's he doing wrong? He roots for you. Everybody root for each other. It's not like he's putting out some type of scam product. He's putting out a good comic book. Globetrotter asks, what conspiracy theory would be your guiltiest pleasure? Or maybe what spin on a theory? Conspiracy theory. I have to sit and think about that. Because I read about everything, and I miss conspiracy theories because they're not as prevalent anymore. They're not allowed to be around. It's definitely not monetized and stuff like that. I had to think about it. Antifa, you see all the stars from Earth, but when you get in space, you barely see any. Yeah. I don't see any at all. They should be everywhere. Cyberfrog beat Berserker. That's like monumental. That's amazing. maybe someday he'll deliver it. No, I'm kidding. He's putting together a good product. I want one of those blacklight posters too. KSSS says, I once typed in Ethan's chat that Ryan looks like a featherless baby bird. He looks like a featherless baby bird and young Mark Twain hybrid. Ethan said that to the chat a few weeks later. Yeah, I saw someone say that he's the youngest, oldest guy ever to live, or something like that. Or the oldest, youngest guy. Yeah, he's funny. That was a good one. Do I ever watch America's Untold Stories channel? Nope. It sounds interesting though. I don't have like television service that I pay for. I have a television. It comes with like some Samsung channels, and I have Netflix. But I don't even watch any of that stuff for some reason. Very rarely. There's like the Unknown channel or something like that. They always have UFO stuff on. Sometimes I'll leave that on. The moon is pear-shaped. Yeah, their camera probably just sucks. I will look into that though, America's Untold Stories. I like that kind of stuff. There's some good shows, I think, being produced recently, from what I hear. Oh, it's a YouTube channel? Well, shit. I'll go check them out. That's way more up my alley. What do they cover? Anything paranormal? I like paranormal stuff. All kinds of stuff. I'd like to believe, well, I guess my guilty pleasure would be pterodactyls. I think there's living pterodactyls. I want to believe that I don't know, I just feel like there's still living pterodactyls. I think they're out there. And also the Mandela effect, because there's some weird stuff with that, including a missing Thunderbird photo from Tombstone, which is right by where I grew up. Also, Project Bluebeam is interesting. Holographic warfare. Ever wonder why we never see the UFOs approaching Earth and only within Earth's atmosphere? Says Past Master Dan. No. Why? I never pondered that. I just figured they came from Earth or are spiritual or something. But do enlighten us. I'm an icon in the UFO world? No. Maybe I would have been if I had not stopped posting and stuff. But thank you, I guess. Doesn't take much to be one. I mean, the landscape is pretty bleak in ufology. Just got a bunch of fakers, hoaxsters, and people that are full of shit. That's why I gotta get on camera or whatever, which sucks, but I will do that coming up soon. Because hiding behind the computer screen never got me very far. Ooh, that sounds interesting, KSS. I will subscribe to them. I remember Hangar 1. I forget exactly what, but yeah, I did watch that one. My guilty pleasure, my pterodactyls. And the Mandela effect, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things that I kind of feel like might exist, and I just feel too stupid to say it out loud. Oh, yeah, definitely. There's like, you would think I was crazy if I even said it. Past Master Dan says, to be clear here, I believe the Earth used to be a living being. The Earth is full of giant corpses. Ooh, and Jupiter is getting ready to spit out a new Earth. Ooh, that's very interesting. So it's a big old living thing floating through space. I think it's alive. I mean, it is alive. It's a big, it's a self-contained thing. It's got the lava in the middle, all kinds of stuff going on. It's not dead like the moon. The Mandela effect is a theory that at some point our timelines diverged, and so some things are now different for some people's realities than that. Like, certain things seem to have been changed. Some things like, I guess some examples, the Berenstain Bears, like the spelling of that book that we all read when we were kids. Hold on, I'll get a different window here. It's spelt differently than you would think. It's spelt, stain is spelt Stain, right? Yeah, but we all remember it as being the Berenstain Bears, and we all called it the Berenstain Bears. We didn't call them the Berenstain Bears. I don't know. That's just a little one. But the reason I found out about the Mandela effect is because I am very much into the Thunderbirds and the pterodactyls and stuff. And there used to be a photo online that has been scrubbed from the internet, and wherever it used to be was replaced with a drawing. It's really weird, and I had to look into it. I was like, whatever happened to this Thunderbird photo? And come to find out, there's a whole conspiracy about the Thunderbird photo. It's been replaced on the internet. I swear to God. I don't know if it's a copyright thing or how that could possibly happen, but the photo was of some guys holding up a giant bird, like a gigantic bird, or was it? See, now my memory's all like warped now because they have come out with a bunch of fake photos of that since then. But as I remember, it was an actual bird, not a pterodactyl. But there's all kinds of like imitation photos nowadays, but it's not what I remember seeing, and that's the reason I found out about the Mandela effect. Was because I was looking into that. It's like, surely it must have been in a book or something concrete, but man. So that tripped me out, that without even knowing what the Mandela effect was, I came across one of those situations. And what's that? There's a movie called Moonraker. I think it's a James Bond movie or something. Something about there's a girl in that movie that has, or you think that she has braces or something. The whole thing about in the movie is that the guy has braces and he's embarrassed about it, and he smiles at her with his braces, and then she smiles at him and she has braces too, and that was like a really great point of the movie or whatever. But then it turns out she never had braces to begin with, so whatever. I never watched it, but I've watched plenty of videos about that, and everybody remembered her as having braces, but I guess she didn't. Because that would have been a really sweet part of the movie for her to have braces as well, and for him to realize it when she smiles at him. Yeah. But no, she had no braces. The white holes that spew out life. I never heard of that. It's weird that life even exists. NASA doesn't have any Indiegogo campaigns. No. I think Elon is helping them out or something. Pterodactyl or Mothman. The picture I'm talking about is like a thunderbird. I believe in the possibility of Mothman. There's a lot of sightings of that creature in Chicago, around that Chicago area. Richie Dupe says, when Mandela was released from prison, I remember saying to my father, didn't he die a couple of years ago? Yeah, that's why, oh yeah, I should have explained that that's why it's called the Mandela effect, is because of that memory that a lot of people have where they thought that he was already dead, that he died in prison or something like that, but then he got out of prison. Now, CERN, the Large Hadron Collider. Okay, so those scientists, they had a music video. I don't know, they're just being dorky, and that on their official YouTube channel, they're dancing around, da da da. And one of them is holding up a sign that says Mandela, which is just weird. This was in like 2014 or something. They're holding up like a handwritten sign that says Mandela, and they work for that was the Large Hadron Collider. Some people think that that's what caused the time slip or whatever, if it actually happened. Or maybe it's just some type of phenomenon with how memory works. Who knows? But that Thunderbird one really, it's kind of personal. Because I'm from Tombstone, basically, where the picture was supposedly taken. Now there's no record of that picture ever being taken. There's no record of it being in the Tombstone Epitaph newspaper. It's okay. Then I guess we're all just crazy. Most likely there's been many civilizations on other planets that have died out. And yeah, that's right, anti-Antifa. There's other civilizations on other planets. I fully believe that, because we are in a civilization on a planet. So, of course, there's that elsewhere, but none of us are going to get advanced enough without dying out to ever reach each other, because it just keeps resetting every time there's a catastrophe on the planet, or a plague, or mostly like earthquakes and volcanoes and that kind of stuff, or ice ages. We're never gonna, and then we have to reset and start all over again and figure out technology and all that stuff. So it's never gonna happen. I don't think we're ever gonna be able to reach each other. I don't know about Dogman. I don't know. I like cryptozoology. I want to believe in that stuff. I like the chupacabra. Can I pull up the CERN video? Let me see. Let me see. That's like digging back into my memory banks, and maybe somebody posted about it. Video. Oh, yeah. One moment, please. Yeah. Okay, well, that was easy. Here it is. This is the Large Hadron Collider here. We're going to watch this for a second. This is the video. Let's play it. Might not be any audio for you guys, I guess. That's probably better anyway. This is them. There's a song playing and they're dancing around. It's that song Happy by Pharrell. Watch this. I think this is it. Is this it? Hold on. Yeah, this has to be it. If this isn't it, then they Mandela affected the video. Fascinating, I know. Wait for it. There's going to be a guy sitting at a desk with a sign that says Mandela. Like a hand-painted sign. La 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 la. Hold on. Here we go. I'm going to fast forward it to the spot. Watch this. Okay. You see that? Do you see what I'm talking about here? Hold on. I need to find my chat window again. Here we go. Do you guys see? Now this is the Large Hadron, very cringe video. Yes, yes, yes. It's even more cringe with the music, so I'm sparing you guys. And so they have that sign that says Mandela. Look at all this paperwork. Like, what the fuck are they even doing? I'm just going to show you guys that it was posted. This is the Large Hadron Collider's official whatever. And this was 8 years ago that they posted that. Take a happy tour of some of CERN's famous sites. Blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, there's that. So maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe Mandela was getting out of prison or something. I don't know. Or maybe he was still in prison. I don't know. Very strange though, right? That I mean, it's weird. That's all. That's what I was talking about with the Mandela effect. Look at that thing. Oh, okay. No, it's fake. He's not actually floating. Okay. Back to the moon. I'm glad that was so easy to find. Yeah, that was a messy, like, that's not an organized office whatsoever. You think, they're handling some pretty important stuff. They could pay someone to handle the organization part of it. Like, that was like a hoarder status. Yeah, better filing system. Yeah, that's who we're entrusting with this science, this scientific research. Good Lord, dude. Hopefully it's nothing important. And if it is, they're still wasting a lot of paper. Yeah, how can they be trusted not to blow up the planet when they can't even clean up? I agree, dude. That was like not just an overnight mess either. That was a well-baked mess. Took a while to get to that point. So there you go. I showed you the video. What? He's got a Bond poster? I don't know these things, did he? Like, I didn't notice that. Let me see. I'll be damned. Let me see. I can only notice so many things. I wouldn't even recognize a Bond poster, probably. That looks like a scientist or something. Those just look like some stuffy scientist on that poster there, if that's what you're talking about. Unless I'm missing. Oh, Bond. Oh, it's only around his neck. Oh my God. I'll be goddamned. Holy fuck. Yikes. Very suspicious. So there's that. That's insane. Bro, good catch. That is a good catch. I'm glad I even decided to mention that, because I wouldn't have noticed. It didn't register. So good thing I mentioned that movie. That's one of the Mandela effect theories out there. No, both of those words are very important. That's a very good catch. I'm a ditz. I can't make all the connections. But great catch. That's why it's good to crowdsource researching. You don't get the strangeness of that picture? Well, the word, the bond is weird. The Mandela is weird. Because people think that they're the reason that the Mandela effect even occurs to begin with. Yeah, that was weird. That's a good catch. I never noticed that. That just adds to the lore more. Creepy. What do you think these chicks' job really is? What do they do there? What are these people doing there? Is it some like in-depth, difficult job? Dorks. Super dorks. So let's go back. Why are we watching them? We could be watching the moon. How exceptionally boring. I know. It is, it is. This is like watching paint dry, looking at the moon. But you might see a UFO. Hello, Joseph Dredd. Yeah, I don't know what they meant by bond number 1. Very interesting. Maybe that's the first Mandela effect, that they went and messed up the timeline in little ways just to experiment to see how it will affect humanity, to mess things up just a little tiny bit, change things that nobody really cares about. The spelling of words, little tiny things. Just a theory. Who knows? Yeah, those chicks were cute though, at least. Yeah, they probably got the jobs. No, I won't say that. They could be very intelligent women. I'm sure they are. This spacecraft speed? I don't know. There's a tracker though. Let me see if it's back online here. One moment, please. Here we are, seeing some shit. No. I want to see if it's going to tell us. Oh, yeah, it's going 1,268 miles per hour, if that answers your question. And I believe it does. So there you go. I would like to smoke. Antifa says, I would like to smoke some weed in the International Space Station. That would be intense, being high in space. Yeah. I would be too afraid to get into a rocket and have it blast off. But it would be cool just to go into like Earth orbit at least. I think they're gonna have maybe a hotel or something like that that does that. But we have to get rid of all this space junk first. Too much space junk. Grow weed on the moon. Yeah, I wonder if they've tried growing weed in the space station with zero gravity or like near zero gravity or whatever. They do other experiments. Isn't it like they grew a tree and it grew faster or slower? I think it grew a lot faster than it was supposed to. It was like a cherry blossom tree or something in the space station. Oh, I don't feel like looking it up. Something like that happened, and it grew quite differently than it would on Earth. Top secret bear thinks it's all fake as fuck. Look at it glitching out. What's an ARC meme? Elon is posting ARC memes. Oh, yeah, like he's gonna choose who gets to get off the planet. Yeah, it's not gonna be us. We're stuck. Some moon weed sounds awesome. Elon's cool. Another guilty pleasure of mine is that I'm an Elon fan. Not like I'm attracted to him or anything, but I'm just a fan of what he's doing. And he's a system disruptor, as they say. He's funny enough in an autistic kind of way. But just the fact that he's pissing off the people that I want to piss off is great to me. That's enough for me to like him. Would he take Amber Heard off of this planet, you think? And save her stupid ass? Oh my god. Past Master Dan says, never give anyone under the age of 11 aspirin. It causes a clotting disorder that can cause a child to stroke out. Oh my goodness. I don't have an Elon affection. Not at all. It's just that I'm a fan. I'm an Elon. Like yeah. In a non-sexual manner. Trust me. Same way that I'm a fan of Trump. I only have eyes for Cecil. Elon would not take the blue-haired people to Mars. He would leave us here with them. He would leave them here with us to torment us. He would probably let everyone like fight to the death, and whoever is alive at the end, they can go. He would probably be fair like that. $13Cool says you use colloidal silver to make your plants hermaphrodite. Oh. Turning the plants gay. Use Elon as a ploy? Oh, to make Cecil jealous? I don't think that's possible. He doesn't care. He don't give a fuck. He don't. But that's okay. One of these days he'll have to come to Los Angeles. Then maybe I can meet him. Hi, my name is 63. Aw. I'm good, thank you. I have a beautiful baby girl. Like extraordinarily beautiful and all of that stuff. She's 3. Got 4 cats. I'm doing okay. The best part about being a conspiracy realist is not having myocarditis. Correct, Plasma Burns. Full transparency. I did get one vaccine. I was supposed to get the second round and then all the boosters. I got one, instantly, basically instantly regretted it, because it gave me a very bad month-long lady cycle. And come to find out now, they're saying, oh yeah, we have to do studies about that. Well, no shit, because when you're bleeding, you're losing eggs, and you're only born with you're born with a lot of eggs, like 300,000 eggs, but that's the only eggs you're ever going to get as a woman. And if you're bleeding for a whole fucking month, how many eggs is that? Is it all the good ones, you know? I mean, Jesus Christ. That's a lot of egg loss. And I would never get another one. No, I regretted that instantly, but I got talked into it by my baby daddy's mom, who watches CNN all day and blah, 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 blah. My baby girl's not going to get the fucking vaccine. That's not happening. So, and she hates me for that, my in-law, whatever you want to call her. My baby daddy's mother is not happy that I don't want my baby girl to get vaccinated. My baby girl has had COVID. She got over it in 2 days. She's fine. She's a little kid. She gets sick every once in a while, and it passes. Elon is an autistic alien or a robot. Paladin. Cecil's getting really swole. If you look at his, whatever it's called, the muscles that connect your neck to your shoulders, they're getting big. He sent me a picture. Do I follow Owen's Secret Bear? Is that Owen Benjamin? I don't think I do. A woman only ovulates once a month. Yeah, well, we don't ovulate for an entire month, like Montezuma's Revenge. But now they have admitted that, yeah, it does affect your menstrual cycle. And it does. A lot of women I've talked to, it did the same thing to them. So something weird about that. Like a month-long heavy period is scary, weird, not natural. It took like a month or so to kick in, though. It didn't happen right away. Oh, Secret Bear is a name of... okay, okay, I get it. I'll stay out of that conversation. Never mind. But Owen Benjamin, he was like going crazy in the woods last time I saw him. But I never really watched him that much. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just call them my in-laws. They're not my in-laws. I'm not married. I don't know what's an easy thing to call them, but they are triple vaxxed, and they also caught COVID. So what is the fucking point? And they're old. They need to be careful. Oh no, Rand, not us. I am not connecting any dots here. However, my friend, who was the most pro-jab, just had a massive heart attack. Oh no. That's horrible. Yeah, it'll do that. Mime Box Studios. Hey Sheila, I hope you're well and you sound great. Hope all is good in Arizona. Thank you, Mime Box. I actually live in Orange County, California now. I moved away from Arizona in 2013. And I don't miss it. It's like a depressing place to live. So I'm in Orange County, California now. It's fucking expensive out here. Corona means heart. Well, I guess it could also mean like the crown of your head. I don't know. Corona is heart. so it's the coronavirus, you know? It's kind of fitting. Isn't it? I thought corona is a like a derivative of the word heart. Like you can have a coronary heart attack, you know? They have coronaries from coronavirus. Okay, it means crown. Maybe I'm thinking of corazon. Why is it called a coronary? Oh, that's coronary artery disease or heart attack. Coronary, which is only 2 letters away from corona, is relating to or denoting the arteries which surround and supply the heart. Ain't that just weird? So, it's all a conspiracy. Anti-Antifa. I stayed at a Motel 6 in San Dimas. I stayed at a haunted Motel 6 before. Yes, corazon is heart, but also coronary is the vessel supplying the heart. Get off of me, cat. Get off of me. Oh my gosh. No. I have a cat. I have 4 cats. One of them is a stray, and my calico is so mean to her. She won't just leave her alone. LA is expensive, yeah. Orange County too. Like a 1-bedroom. You're lucky if you can find one for $2,000. $2,000. Yeah. My in-laws bought a house for $650,000 a few years ago. I think it's over $1 million now. Like Irvine prices have skyrocketed. It's ridiculous. But it's like the minimum wage doesn't go up at all. You can't make it even on $20 an hour full time after taxes. That is poverty level. That's poverty. So just a bunch of nepotism around here. It's all about who you know, who's already got it, who can get you a job, or who's already got a house and can leave it to you in their will or whatever. It sucks. But my baby girl is set because her dad and his side of the family they're set. They're Jews. Wow, 13 cool. It's crazy because there's like Chinese companies and Chinese whatever, like they're buying up everything here. And actually half of the population here is Chinese. That's the majority of the people that I see on a daily basis. But they are definitely buying up all the property. When am I going to get an intro? Oh, I got one. But I didn't play it today because I wanted to get to this stream because it was about to come back online. I'll play it for you guys if you want to see it. Nothing much happening here. You can let me know what you think. Let me get it real quick. It's actually just like a song. It's an animation I made with artificial intelligence. I do have other like short intros, but this is one I might play for a live stream when I'm getting things set up or something. But I have other ones that are like 20 seconds long, this and that. Professional ones that people made for me back in the day that are still fine to use. So 1 second. Here you go. This is a little alien animation that I made. Let me know if you hear the song playing. Loud, I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you guys. You wish my voice was that loud? Okay. The end. 1 second. Okay. All good? You can hear me still? Okay. Sorry about the loudness, you guys. So I might play that one, I don't know, when I'm getting the stream going, but I do have other, like, intros, like 3D animation, kitty cats, aliens, all kinds of stuff. Thank you, KSSS. Yeah, I thought it was good for when I do a UFO show. The only thing is, then that stream won't be monetized, which is whatever. It's not going to make much money anyway. But I could still get, I guess, hypothetically, I could still get super chats. But I think it doesn't matter. It'll make it so the whole stream can't be monetized because it's a song that, you know, belongs to somebody who made the song. Ileona is her name. She's a really good French artist. She's got beautiful songs. 13 Cool what is asking, what states did you guys move to when you left California? I don't know if that's directed towards me, because I haven't left California. No siree. Okay. Rockstar says Vegas. Randonata says, wait, Antifa went to Nevada. Yeah, my family moved to Texas and and Illinois. So my dad and my sister and my sister's husband moved to Austin, which I hear is kind of like lame to move to. I don't know. So they went there, and my mom and her wife and my brother moved to Illinois, to some cute little suburb over there. And they both bought houses, and everybody's happy. Tennessee, love it. Oh, cool. That would be so cool. I hear Tennessee is, I haven't heard anything bad about Tennessee. Past Master Dan says you can't overdose on mushrooms. No, but you can puke from them. You can puke. Finatra make UFO music? I might. I have a friend who does music as well. He's a UFO guy too. He has a show called Truth Seekers, and he's got a band. He said I could use any of his music, so I will look at his catalog at some point. The armpit of California. Isn't that San Francisco? Sacramento? Yeah, I mean, but Finatra's, his songs are hit or miss. I don't know. I mean, and it's like, I don't want to be a bitch if it turns out I don't like it. There is I can use artificial intelligence to make music. I've made some cool songs with it. Yeah, no, I made a cool intro song with artificial intelligence, actually. Let me see if I still have it. Oops. I'll leave that going there, and here. I went to boomy.com, BOOMY, and I had made a cool song. It's called The Pleiades. The Pleiades. Let me find it. Yeah. Or it's called Messier 45, I think, which is the Pleiades star cluster. Oh, I found it. Okay. See, I don't know how to play the audio in the browser. Wait, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Oh, yeah. I do. 1 second. Okay, plug your ears. It might be loud again. That's not NASA playing music. This is my song I made with artificial intelligence. I was showing it to you guys. So there's that. I have that song. Isn't it kind of cool? And I have all the rights to that one. I published it even, or like they released it for me onto YouTube, I guess. I don't know how that works, but yeah, I'm the owner. And you can also, there's other ways to make artificial intelligence music. Top Secret Bear. I tried driving on mushrooms once by accident. It was way overwhelming. Yeah, driving on mushrooms is crazy. I was like, whoa, I'm driving. It felt like a video game or something. Not smart. Can't get dominoes in space. Darn it. Who's the lizard man, KSSS? Why are you dropping all these forbidden knowledge on us? You have a friend who's good friends with the son of the lizard man. Oh my god. Oh, do you mean the guy with all the tattoos? That guy? The guy with the split tongue? Okay, isn't this black screen so interesting? Give me a second here. There you go. This is what we're doing here. We're flying away from the moon towards Earth. And this is on NASA's official YouTube channel. I'm going to get going in shortly here, but you can go to their YouTube channel and watch the paint dry. And yeah. Yeah, some people have bad trips on mushrooms. I don't know why. I mean, mine wasn't. I didn't have a bad trip. The chick I was with was having a bad trip. Acted like she saw bugs and was freaking out. It's like, you know that you took mushrooms, right? Are you really doing this right? Like, you're really going to freak out right now? It was dumb. I didn't see anything crazy like that. If I did, I would just find it interesting because I took the drug so I could hallucinate. So I would just be like, cool, at least it's working. I mean, I did get really fucked up, but I didn't see bugs or anything weird. The Lizard Man of Lee County, South Carolina. Oh, it's like Bigfoot, but a lizard man. Except it was just an angry farmer who made a terrible outfit and freaked out a bunch of high kids off his farm in the late 1980s. That's great. Yeah, I couldn't do space travel. I don't like heights. I don't like getting in combustible rockets. I don't like the emptiness of space. It would only be cool because maybe you could see some UFOs, and that would be the only reason I would want to go up there. But I'm not a thrill seeker. I'm never going to go skydiving. I'm never going to go bungee jumping. I feel like that's a death sentence. I don't even like flying in airplanes. Spacewalking in orbit, shrooming with friends would rule. That's the cool part. There are people who would, if they could. They would go and do that, which is interesting. Dude, this train, you hear that shit? I've only really done mushrooms like one time that was successful. And when Elon was on Joe Rogan, like when the first time when he got in trouble for smoking weed and everything. I was watching that live, and I was tripping balls on acid before my baby girl was ever born. Paladin says we need a Cecil Liver King AI mashup. That's a good one. Oh, I could do that. That's funny. Yeah, they're the same height too, like 5'7". Cecil looks swole. I wonder if he's taking any steroids. He said he is. Yeah, shrooms. If you get the laughing on mushrooms, you're done. You are Dunsky. And also, try not to look in the mirror. Christ on the cross, you guys. Hold on. My cats. My cats are so mean. My calico is so mean to this calico that showed up. She's pregnant, and so she had her cute little babies in my closet, and we adopted them out, and she's still here. She didn't go anywhere. She's still here. I got her fixed, and now my cat is so mean to her. I'm trying to find her a different home. Cecil is hitting that old man at TRT. That's funny. But imagine if you have to vomit and then you're floating, or you're in a spacesuit. Then you're trapped with your puke. Because a lot of times you have to puke on mushrooms. You want alien talk? Okay, Globetrotter. Oh, somebody was complaining to me that all I do is play with AI, and that, like, I was bragging about my new computer that everyone bought for me. It's like, no, I'm going to be paying this computer off for the next 48 months, and nobody bought it for me. It's not even paid for. It will be. But, Jiminy Crickets, dude. All you do is play with AI. Okay, that's a large majority of what I do. That is correct. Aliens? I don't know about aliens. I don't have any alien evidence for you. If I did, I would show you guys. If you're tired of looking at the moon, and I kind of am, I can show you guys MUFON.com. This is a database, and I pay money to have access to it. It's like $6 a month. And that way, it's where people go to submit their UFO reports, along with any video that they might have. Hold on a second. And then you can search. You can search back in history, back in time. You can search for your city and see if anybody has any videos from that. And you can see the most recent sightings. Here we go. And so I check this every single day. I do. And usually if it's an interesting one, I'll post it on Twitter. But I just want to show you guys how this works, It's kind of cool. And here you can see what people are seeing. Some of them have video, some of them do not. I think I checked all of these and they kind of suck, but let's see. Hold on. There's somebody's video. And most of the videos are very poorly shot, out of focus, stuff like that. And a lot of the videos are just Starlink satellites or rocket launches. So that's fun to sift through all of that nonsense. But I don't know what could be flashing like that, but it's a shame that the video is not really good. Not very good. Could be anything. Could be a drone. So I don't know if you guys know, but there's been a lot of UFO sightings in Brazil recently. It was ongoing for like a week, and they had these live streams at the airport in Porto Alegre. And sure enough, I'd tune in, and there'd be all these weird lights and stuff. I don't know. Some people say it's satellites, but the thing is, the pilots were reporting it over the air traffic control, and you would think that pilots would know what satellites look like. But I did capture some of it because it's a live stream, and I don't think it's archived, but I recorded some of it. Let's see if I can find it on my Twitter. Recorded a couple things. Here it is. It says, this is November 15th I posted this. I saw a lot of odd activity on the Porto Alegre, Brazil live stream cameras last night. Pilots have been reporting sightings of unknown craft for a week now. The live streams play live air. Yeah, at the same time that they play the video, you can hear the air traffic control frequency. So here's some stuff I recorded for the live stream. You can't hear it, but they're talking. You can hear the air traffic control, but I don't think you guys. But watch this. In the air traffic, they're speaking in Portuguese. So there was that one. Yeah, I haven't seen many people covering this whole situation, but it was all over the news in Brazil. So then, hopefully you guys, okay, look at these, like they look like shooting stars. Of course, Twitter really ruined the compression. Yeah, that thing made a crazy turn, right? It was like, and pilots kept reporting stuff. So these are supposedly satellites that are shooting off here. But, I mean, Starlink, and that's me, you can see I sped it up quite a bit. If you look in the upper right-hand corner, you can see by the time. So they're actually in real life going a lot slower, but I sped it up so I could make the 2-minute mark for Twitter. And I don't know. I think Starlink travels like in a straight line. They're not shooting all in all these different directions and stuff. So there's that. That happened for like a couple weeks where everybody was tuning in and you could see this stuff happening. And I wasn't able to confirm with the Starlink tracker didn't say that they were visible in that area on that date and time. You can see the date and time right there if you want to check yourself. But it was like, nope. So I don't know. That's an ongoing situation over there. And I figure if pilots are reporting it, then there must be something to it. I guess because there's like a language barrier. Not many people are like reporting it, but I found it by searching OVNI in Google News. That's, Spanish for UFO. Here's a news report about it in Portuguese. See? So that's something. That's a good footage that they got right there. Strange. That's a spotlight though, right there. That's a spotlight. So I don't really. Maybe somebody's just like trying to contact the aliens with a spotlight or something. But aside from that, the other footage looks interesting. And it's cool because like whoever runs the airport camera is like zooming in on stuff. They're like UFO hunting basically with the airport camera, which was interesting. Enough. So yeah, that's. It seems to have died down, but it happened for a few weeks there. And it was always fun to go and check it out on the webcam. Pastmaster Dan says it hovered 8 inches above the ground, completely silent. My window was down, no sound. Oh. Oh. That's awesome. I've seen orbs, but they're like really bright orbs, not like the kind you catch on camera floating around in your house, but like kind you can see on the mountain from like miles away. I've seen plenty of them. So yeah, that's all the UFO news I have. I looked at the latest MUFON videos. I didn't see anything worthy of sharing. But of course, if I find something, I'll post it. But anywho, I'm gonna take a shower, get on with my day, and if I go back live again, I'll get on camera because I think most of my 50,000 subscribers haven't seen me in like years because I don't get on camera for them. But the other half of you who are in Comicsgate do know what I look like because I get on camera on Camel Nights every Friday. I'm a hideous beast. Pastmaster Dan's got some cool stories. All right, back to work with you guys then. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get about on with my day. And thank you all for stopping by. It's been fun chatting with you guys. And I'll be doing more streams because I love UFOs. Yes. I'll be talking about Earthing. All right, you guys have a great day. Love you guys.